everyone. So today I am going to be doing a week 16 of pregnancy overview slash update. I am currently 17 weeks and 1 day today. And I have both my dogs in the video with me. Hopefully Major's bone chewing isn't too loud. I am working from home, so I had telehealth visits all morning and had the dogs in their crates so that they wouldn't bother me. So now that they're out, they have a lot of energy, but hopefully they will settle down and just sleep while I film. So don't fall. Okay. So to sum up my week 16 of pregnancy, it was a good, easy week as far as pregnancy goes. Symptom-wise, I'm really not having a whole lot of symptoms at this point. I think the newest thing is probably just that my appetite has increased a lot. I think I mentioned before in the first trimester that I didn't have much of an appetite and had a lot of food aversions. And then over the past couple of weeks, things have been going back to normal, and now I just feel like I'm hungry all the time, but I can eat healthier. I definitely still have my treats. I have different like ice cream, popsicles, things like that in the freezer, which I definitely enjoy. But I have been trying to eat healthier now that I just have more of an appetite and more foods sound good to me. So this week I did make some roasted artichokes. We got artichokes in our produce box from the local farm stand. And then I did make sweet potato fries again. I made those a couple weeks ago and they turned out really good, and we had some leftover sweet potatoes, so I just made another batch of those. And I've been eating a lot of fresh fruit here in California. The fruit is so much better than it is on the East Coast because everything is fresh and local. So I've been eating strawberries, blackberries, mango, watermelon, pineapple, pretty much any kind of fruit that I want I can get fresh and in season here in California in May. So I'm really enjoying that. And just fresh juicy fruits are one of my cravings and one of my only healthy cravings. So I've been trying to eat as much of those as I can without getting sick of it. I've noticed that I am thirsty. I mean, I'm drinking tons of water and I feel like I'm still not getting enough. So that's kind of an interesting thing about pregnancy, is that you need to stay hydrated. Your body is producing way more blood than it does when you're not pregnant. So you just need to stay really hydrated to keep your kidneys healthy and flush everything out. And then also just to make sure that you're keeping up with the demand of, the blood supply, and that you're staying hydrated. And it helps with keeping bowels regular too, if you're making sure that you're staying hydrated and drinking tons of water. So I've just been trying to keep a water bottle with me most of the day, and I'm also mixing it up. One of my favorite go-tos is I will take a glass and fill it half with lemonade and half with water, because I love lemonade, but it also has a lot of sugar. I've also been doing lemon water. In our produce box, we got some fresh lemons, so I've just been cutting those up and putting them into a mason jar with ice and water, and it makes it kind of a fun treat that is still really healthy and doesn't have any added sugar or anything like that. So I've been finding that helps me stay hydrated. I mean, we have Gatorade in the fridge, and then we get like the Bai drinks and also coconut water. So I have lots of options for different drinks to choose from. I just try to mainly drink water because it's the most healthy and hydrating, but it does get boring when you're drinking so much of it every day. So I have those other drinks to add in and mix it up in case I need a break from just plain water. I'm not a big soda drinker. I never really have been. So that's not really an issue for me, but I do enjoy sugary drinks like Gatorade and lemonade. So I've just been trying to drink those in moderation and mainly drink water, but of course I have them in the fridge in case I want a treat. For now, I am just trying to balance enjoying it with being healthy and trying to find that kind of middle ground where I am giving into my cravings a little bit and enjoying things like ice cream and popsicles and lemonade, but also making sure that I'm getting veggies and protein and meat and everything like that too. So that about covers it for symptoms. And then for like diet and nutrition, as far as working out goes, I have been pretty consistent with what I've talked about in previous videos. I've been able to walk my dogs pretty regularly. Cal and I went for a hike this weekend. We did about a 2-mile hike. We had a day where it was like 70s and a little bit cloudy, so that was a nice change for California weather. So we took advantage of the day that wasn't super hot and went for a local hike. And it was fine. I think I'm able to do everything that I could do before pregnancy. I just kind of modify it and take it slower. So I just kind of go at my own pace and listen to my body. And I think that's the biggest thing when you're pregnant, is make sure that you are staying active and getting exercise, but also don't push yourself too hard. It's actually been an adjustment for me because I was raised doing a lot of sports and was always taught, like, you know, that you can push your body further than you think you can and that you'll get results and get better and stronger that way. So it's definitely not the rule. When you're pregnant, you do want to take it easy and not overdo it, and just anything that you can do, whether it's a walk around the neighborhood or going for a swim or little things here and there to stretch your, you know, to get active and stretch your body out, stretch those legs out, get your blood pumping. That's all great, but you also don't want to overdo it to the point where you can't breathe and you're gasping for air. They always say the general rule of thumb when you're pregnant is that you should still be able to talk throughout a workout. So that's about it for exercising. Today I think I'm probably going to take one of these guys, probably Major here, for a walk. So as far as mentally and emotionally, I'm still doing great. I think week 16, it went by pretty fast. I think since we got the pool, we were hanging out outside a lot this weekend, and just work is keeping me busy. So it was a pretty quick week. I didn't have any appointments or anything like that. This week, again, I don't have any appointments. My next appointment is on May 15th, so I'll be almost 19 weeks at that time. And then after that, I will get my anatomy scan scheduled, which is the next like big ultrasound appointment that I'm looking forward to. I love the ultrasounds of being able to see babies, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I'm just kind of focusing on work and hanging out with my dogs and with Cal and trying to stay busy during this whole pandemic and quarantine situation. Like I said, I've been doing more cooking, so I made the roasted artichokes, I made sweet potato fries, I also baked banana bread with chocolate chips. That was really good. It's actually almost gone now, but so I've been doing a lot of that just to stay busy and use up some of our fresh ingredients, because we have so much fresh produce, it's kind of hard to eat it all. So I've been trying to get creative and make new recipes and find ways to use all of that. And yeah, Milo, you tired, huh? So otherwise, I mean, I've been still sleeping really great. I'm a side sleeper normally, so sleeping hasn't been a problem for me. I've been able to sleep through the night consistently. So my body now at 17 weeks, I definitely, I guess, feel a little more pregnant, you could say. I've noticed that if I get up too quickly, or if I'm outside on the pool and trying to jump onto the pool float, or things that I used to do mindlessly, now I will get some kind of stretching and pulling feelings in my stomach, which they call those round ligament pains. It's just from everything growing and stretching. It's a normal symptom of pregnancy. The other thing that's been pretty cool is probably like started around 16 and a half weeks. I noticed what I think are little movements or flutters. I am a first-time mom, so I don't really know what those feel like, but it's different than anything I felt before. And the best way that I would explain it is almost, it feels like little bubbles popping inside me, or little like twitches or twinges. And I notice it personally at night before I go to bed when I'm laying down. If I'm laying on my left side and just focusing on my abdomen and growing baby, then I notice it more so then. I don't know if it's because that's the time that baby is most active, or if it's because that's the time that I'm being mindful and looking for it and feeling for it. I also, like I think I mentioned before, I like to eat a sweet treat for dessert. So after dinner, I will usually have like a popsicle or a little bowl of ice cream or something not so healthy with sugar. So I think maybe baby also has a sweet tooth, and that after I eat the sugar and then I'm laying down and relaxing, that she's getting more active, and that's why I can feel her more. So that's been really cool. And I'm looking forward to the kicks getting stronger. Right now, it just feels like little bubbles or pops. Like I said, it doesn't really feel like a full kick, and I can't see anything from the outside, and Cal can't feel anything from the outside yet. So I think that's what I'm looking forward to most moving forward, are just feeling more of baby's movements and kicks. And Major. This is what I have to deal with on a daily basis. These guys. Playing, fighting. Oh my goodness. So this is 17 weeks and 1 day currently. So I'm definitely getting more of a bump, as you can see. I think for at least the first trimester, I just looked like a little extra bloated, or like I had gained a couple pounds, but now it's definitely starting to look a little bit more like a bump, which is fun and exciting, and I think it's slowly starting to grow a little bit each week over these past couple of weeks. So anyway, my dogs are being crazy, so I think that about sums it up for this video. I did just recently, I filmed a video, it was a few days ago. I filmed a video, just a day in my life, so it was like a vlog of what a day in my life is like while pregnant during a pandemic. So I thought that would be a fun one to film and just kind of a fun memory to have to look back on. But if you're interested in that, stay tuned, because that should be posted sometime soon if it's not already posted. It's all filmed, I just have to finish editing it. So look forward to that. And then if you guys, again, if you have any other video ideas or anything that you want to see me film about, please comment below, and I will continue to keep posting weekly updates every week as my pregnancy progresses. And if anything else fun pops up, I'll make sure that I film that, and I'm always looking for new creative video ideas. So if you have anything that you want to see, comment below, and I will see you guys soon with my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.